All right, good evening, everyone. This is Roger Grosser speaking to you from beautiful North Carolina. Welcome to our weekly Tetherbyte business information presentation. We're glad you're here, especially if you're a first-time visitor. We welcome you. So let's go ahead and get started. We're first going to talk a little bit about the company. Tetherbyte, as you can see, is a business-to-business model. Initially, we are offering our flagship product. We plan to offer products and services in the future, but right now our flagship is Tier 1 super fast mobile service from one of the nation's top service providers. So we provide great mobile service and individual opportunity in the telecommunications industry. Our mobile service is unlimited voice, text, and data, along with 50 gigs of tethering for just $65 a month when you have enrolled with the company as a founder. And founders pay just a one-time fee of $89 to lock in discounted mobile service for life, as well as a host of other benefits, including a free marketing system. Because our service is carried on a top-tier provider, this ensures you're going to get great coverage wherever you live, work, or play. We are also a no contract provider, meaning you are never locked into anything. And you can bring your own phone as long as it's unlocked or compatible with the AT&T network. And you can keep your current phone number. What sets us apart from other companies is that you can earn free mobile service and upfront bonuses while building long-term residual income and a lucrative business through our automated system for referring people online, over the phone, and in person. Let's talk a little bit about our bonus compensation. You are qualified for all bonus compensation when you have enrolled as a founder with mobile service. Then, when you've enrolled your first founder with mobile service, your next month is free, and that is a $65 value. Once you've enrolled your second founder with mobile service, you will earn $50, and you will continue to earn additional $50 for every two founders with mobile service that you have enrolled. These are called duo pay bonuses, and they're unlimited. You can earn as many of those as you could want. And then once you've gotten to 7 total members, your service becomes free, and it will remain free for as long as those people retain their membership with Tetherbyte. There's a little bit of a diagram on what I just talked about. The top here is you. Let's do this real quick. This is you. You've enrolled as a Tetherbyte founder with mobile service. A is your first enrollment, meaning you get your next month free. And make a note of this, your first personal enrollment is always going to go on your outside leg. B here is your second enrollment, earning your first $50 duo pay bonus. And that will go to your inside leg, and that's where you're going to build going forward. C is your third, and you're halfway to your second duo bonus. D is your fourth. You just got your second duo pay bonus. E is your fifth enrollment, halfway to your third duo pay bonus. And F is number 6, earning you your third $50 duo pay bonus. G is number 7, so that gives you your free service as long as those 7 remain on the service. For the 7 people you have personally enrolled, you've earned a free month of service, which is a $65 value, $150 in duo pay bonuses, and it ultimately eliminated your monthly service bill, which is pretty darn good. Somebody needs to be muted. Let's mute these folks out here. Thank you very much. Okay, moving along. Let's get rid of our little pointer there. Next slide. Let's talk about the binary comp plan. It's a relatively straightforward, easy to understand, and is where your weekly residual income is going to be generated. Our products and services are assigned a business volume based on the program, which we'll show you in just a second. A Tetherbyte member earns that program's assigned BV each time someone in their organization pays their bill. As in other binary plans, a Tetherbyte member's front line is limited to 2 downlines, but the depth can go unlimited. Once you've enrolled at least one person on the left and one person on the right, you have become binary qualified, and you can start earning your weekly cycle pay. When you recruit more than 2 members, it is known as spillover. The additional spillover members are placed in tiers under your initial frontline members, thus creating many, many more opportunities to cycle. A cycle occurs when you have accumulated 200 BV on one leg, which is your reference leg, and 100 BV on the other, which is called your pay leg. And each time a cycle occurs, you earn $20, and cycles can occur multiple times per day and are paid out weekly on a weekly basis. And there is no limit to the number of cycles a member can be paid on each week. So you can see there how quickly your residual income grows as your organization grows. So let's show you a little bit of documentation on that. So as you can see here, let's get my little pointer out here again. This is you up here. This is your reference leg and your pay leg. Here's a note that you need to know: your personal BV does not count towards your personal volume, but it does count towards the group's volume. So in this example, you see that your reference leg has 11 founders at 10 BV each, plus 6 mobile service members at 15 BV. And you can see those values up here. So that's a total of 200 BV on your reference leg, and the pay leg has 7 founders at 10 BV and 2 mobile service members at 15 for a total of 100. So you reach 200, 100, and you're going to get a cycle pay of $20. Cycles, again, can occur multiple times per day, and they pay out weekly. Let's make sure you have your PayPal information entered into your Tetherbyte back office to ensure that you receive your cycle pay, which we've started paying, and Vladimir can attest to that. So let's move on here again. Next page. Oh, we're going to close this show here. And is Ed Kilgore on the line? No, Mr. Kilgore yet. So let me do this myself. All right. I talked a little bit about the cycling. We have an end of year promotion going on right now. So let's show you that a little bit. For this month and next month, qualified members, meaning you have one person on each leg. I'm sorry, you have to have one person on each leg to be qualified. But once you cycle, it's going to be 50 BV on one leg and 50 BV on the other. So you will start earning cycle pay with just 50 on each leg. And then for the months of November and December, we're going to bump that up to 100. And then make sure again that you've provided your PayPal information so you can get paid. Right now, as of January 1st, the cycle pay will resume its normal payout, but we may extend that, modify it, or cancel it, but we don't know that just yet. So let's show you what that looks like. Again, as for the next 2 months, it's going to be 50 on each leg, which looks a lot better than that other slide I showed you where you needed 200, 100. So that's a pretty good deal. That's going on right now. So please take advantage of that.
Let that get in the way of business. But
when you guys come in, could you please mute yourselves? I'd appreciate it. All right. I was going to have Ed talk about this one. Are you here yet, Ed? No Ed yet. Okay, let's do this next one. All right, here's another exciting thing we got going on. We are going to offer some pretty nice bonuses here. So again, this started actually the end of August. So as you can see here, when you get 26 total members in your group, you're going to get $1,000 bonus. 51 members, $2,500. 101 members, $10,000. 200, $25,000, and when you get 500, you're going to get $100,000 bonus. And there's no limit to this. Anybody in your organization can earn these bonuses. But just remember, the important thing is the total number is based on the efforts of both you and your team members, not just you. So make sure you understand that. That's just not just you going out there to do that. You have to, duplicate. Make sure you have one person on each leg. And once you help people duplicate that, you're going to reach your group enrollments in no time. Again, this program runs from now to the end of the year, but we could modify it, cancel it, or extend it. You just never know. So that's pretty much all I had. I don't know if Ed showed up here yet, so I guess I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I don't understand what your question was, Stu. You want to unmute
The,
yourself?
the bonus.
What about it?
What was the first one you said?
Can you see my screen? All right, I'm not sharing it anymore, but it's 26 people is $1,000.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay.
All right, so let's get the screen back up there.
Is that one time or recurring?
Just one time.
Oh, okay.
All right, we've got a few people on the line tonight. Anybody have any questions? That was a good one. Let's do. These guys, these slides are in the file section of the group, as well as I created PDF so you can print them out and put them in a binder for presentations.
Oh, okay.
So make sure you do that.
Robert Fitzgerald, do you have any questions for Roger?
Welcome, Robert. Welcome to Tetherbyte, sir. Glad to have you on board.
Awesome.
So good to be here. So good so far.
All right, awesome.
How do you
Yeah, we
like
got-
the service so far, Robert? Apart from not having your needing to still get your voice notes.
What I like about it so far is the tethering hotspot.
But how do you like
The service? I don't notice a
voice
difference.
ability?
What's that?
How do you like the mobile data? How do you like the texting? How do you like the voice quality?
I haven't noticed a difference in any of that, but the thing I do notice a difference is I was able to drop my Wi-Fi because of tethering hotspot. Just to be honest.
Well, I mean,
I don't pay much attention. I make money with my phone. It rings, I answer it, I make money,
There
and
you
that's
go.
all I do. I don't notice a huge difference. I really don't.
Well, you shouldn't. I mean, both networks are pretty good. You just happen to be on one of the bigger ones. So, welcome aboard. Anybody else have any questions? All right. If not, we're going to shut down the call. Thanks everybody for being here. I will put the recording up here shortly, and let's bring some more people to next week's call. Have a great night.